Welcome back. I'm here with Clermont County Convention and Visitor Bureau President Mark Calitri. Mark?
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us here on MTV. Tell us about yourself about the Clermont County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Well, for me personally, I spent 11 years previously working with two of the top hotel management companies here in the Cincinnati area. And from that experience, I learned from the very best. So my goal every day now is to hopefully translate that experience into bringing value to Clermont County. Mm-hmm. We have an award-winning board of directors at the CVB, and many of the names, if I can read some off to you, many of them you probably know. We have Jim Kamadeka, who is an attorney, also owns the Green Kayak in New Richmond. He's our chairman. We have County Commissioner David Ubel. We have County Auditor Linda Fraley. We have from Economic Development Andy Kukta. We have Jeff Likens, name needs no mentioning there. Brian Whiprecht with the Holiday Inn. Mm-hmm. Paul Schmidt, an attorney and the rowing coach, and our algae expert. And also we have the brand new dean from UC Clermont, Jeff Bauer. Wow. So with that group of folks, the captains of industry, and all of them have a different expertise and a different viewpoint. We bring all that together, and that's creating a lot of success for us.
Actually, you got business, government, education. It's fantastic. Tell us about the Bureau's mission and how it's working to stimulate interest here in our area, in the area.
To really drill it down to the most simplest form, our job is to bring people into Clermont County and get them to spend as much money as possible. In a nutshell, that's what we do. The way it benefits Miami Township, and just so your viewers know, basically what we're going to try to do is fill up your main hotel here, the Hilton Garden Inn, which is a wonderful product. We're going to try to fill that hotel, bring those people in. Those folks are going to come in, eat at your restaurants here in the township. They're going to spend money at the stores. They're going to buy gas. And hopefully we put on a good show for them, make them feel welcome. They're going to come back. And all that money just brings that impact back.
Sure. There was recently a ribbon cutting for improvement to East Fork Lake State Park, which included a new beach house and a new dock for hand-powered watercraft. Can you tell us about the event, what new amenities will mean for the county and the park itself? Mm-hmm.
What many folks don't know is that East Fork State Park has one of the finest bodies of water in all of America. And the water's deep, it's calm. The way the course is made, the way the start is situated, it's in a natural cove where the wind is blocked. No other facility in America has those features. And so back in the early 80s, 90s, East Fork in Clermont County was the mecca for rowing across the United States. We had Harvards, the Yales, all the East Coast teams coming right through here and competing. And we had many Olympians, we had many world champions coming right through here. But what happened over the years, to be quite frank, is that our products started to deteriorate, started to age. We had the flooding issues that happened at the lake. Mm-hmm. So as our products started to go down, many of the other states started to wake up and realize what kind of economic impact there was. So they started pumping in millions of dollars to rebuilding and building new facilities. So that combination really hurt us. And so we did lose some major events, and it put us in dire straits with the rowing. So what the CVB did was we formed a team to form what we call the 3 Ps, the public-private partnerships. And so the CVB ponied up some money, and ODNR, the Department of Natural Resources, and the state of Ohio came together. We built the new beach house. The CVB has purchased all new wakeless launches, and we've also got a lot of other structures inside there to make this a world-class venue.
On the July 14th to the 19th, which is just coming up here in a few weeks, we'll be hosting the 2015 U.S. Rowing Club Nationals. How many people do you think will visit that area, visit that event, and what do you think will be the impact to the community?
It's really interesting. I went to last year's U.S. Rowing's Club National event. That was in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is one of the older facilities, but one of the nicest ones in the country as well. And they had 1,700 athletes at that event. Now, one of our selling features for Clermont County and Cincinnati region is that we're within a day's drive of 75% of the United States population. So what we found now is rather than 1,700 athletes from across the country, now we're going to have 2,000 athletes coming to Clermont County. These people are coming from literally all 50 states and Canada and Mexico. So all those folks will converge right here in our region.
Wow, fantastic. Other events and activities coming up, taking place in the community. Can you elaborate on that?
We're hitting all the major sports as well, such as baseball, lacrosse, soccer. We've got events every weekend going on, but we're also trying to find some of these niche sports as well. So, for instance, my sports sales manager, James Barger, drove down to Alabama yesterday to scout out an archery event. So we're looking at all these little niche events, whether it be foot soccer, whether it be Quidditch, which is from the Harry Potter series. There's all kinds of events that we're going to be, we're not going to leave any stone unturned.
Right. So, and all those events, if we can get them, brings people into the community and
brings
spends money.
And, you know, the way it is, we like to talk about, let's say, a waitress at a restaurant. When we bring in this guest and they bring their family in, you've probably done it when you've traveled. You go, you're not normally going to that restaurant, but we have a special event, it brings your family in, you're going to go to that restaurant, spend money, and that waitress, for example, is going to take that money and immediately, within 72 hours, the majority of that money will be spent back into the economy, buying gas, daycare, paying her rent. So we try to make that, try to show that more human element of how this money is flowing and how it's affecting.
Well, good point. If residents would like to know more about the Bureau, what activities are going on, how do they reach you? How do they find out?
We want the folks of Miami Township and Clermont County to know what's going on. So all they have to do is go to Visit Clermont, Ohio. We've got a community calendar now live. We have lots of information. You can call our office. We have a friendly staff that wants to help. And I'd also like to tell you about some of the rowing opportunities. I think, especially for myself being new to the sport, I think a lot of folks don't know the benefit for their kids and grandkids and neighbors. And for any of your viewers that are listening, if you have children that are in middle school, high school, rowing is a great sport for both boys and girls, but especially with Title IX now, it is a huge benefit to young women. And so we're trying to really get that out and encourage that. Over 65% of the girls that row get a college scholarship.
Really?
And Clermont County just had a young lady right now qualify for Ohio State, which is the two-time national champion. The football team just did it 1 year. The rowing has done it 2 years back to back. So if anybody is listening and they have a child in their life, this is something that's very, very important. It's the ultimate team sport. And if you have 8 people in a boat and one's not rowing, the boat's not going. But,
right.
So it's a great team sport. And as I was talking to the Ohio State coach, these kids that row are good kids. And if you want to give your kids a good springboard for the rest of their life, this is something that they could do, and they're going to make friends for the rest of their life, and they could also earn some college scholarships. So we're really trying to promote that, and hopefully your viewers and folks from Miami Township might take us up on this offer to take advantage of it. Mark,
I appreciate you coming on the program and talking about what's going on in Clermont County. It's very exciting, and I know it's a lot of hard work, but I can see you're energized and enjoy it, so I appreciate all your efforts.
Thank you for all your efforts, too. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. I'm Miami Township Fiscal Officer Eric Ferry. If you would like more information about today's topics or guests, give us a call at 248-3725. You can also visit our website at miamitwpoh.gov to find a complete program schedule. If there's a topic you'd like to learn more about, please let us know. Thanks again for watching.